Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Monday workshop for Trend Signal. This is the first day of the working week, so we're just going to have a quick review of the economic news and data and events expected this week. Without further ado, let's just get straight into the economic calendar for the week. Typically, the first Friday of the new month, which is this Friday the 1st of June, is non-farm payroll release day, and that's exactly what happens this week. So the news will be dominated by non-farm payroll, which I'll get onto in a second. So really what we're going to be focusing on is largely non-farm payroll and the data that leads up to it on Thursday, and also the other bit of news and events which we can't really sort of prepare for is further news from the Greek Eurozone crisis, Spanish banking crisis, etc. We only have to look at one of the front pages of the FT this morning to see what's going on. Greece warned of public finances collapse. Spain weighs bankier debt issue. So all of that still bubbles away, but there's a bit of a risk on this morning. But the key events that are actually happening today, being the first day of the week. In fact, it is a bank holiday, both in the States, Memorial Day, and in France and Germany. So the markets will be particularly quiet. So we don't expect much after midday when the US would normally come in because it's a holiday. Okay, as far as data is concerned, we'll spin through this relatively quickly. Mostly non-farm and PMI at the end of the week, but let's run through. Nothing today apart from the bank holiday statement, as I've said. We've got the Conference Board consumer confidence later on Tuesday, pretty much as expected. The American consumer maintaining a moderation of confidence, certainly better than in the UK and the Eurozone for sure. On Wednesday, we have pending home sales. That's can be quite an important data. We had a particularly strong number in April, plus 4.1%. So it's not surprising to see it settle back. We're looking for an unchanged figure for May, and that is due out at 3 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon. Then we get on to Thursday. Thursday, quite a bit more data really. First of all, we've got the ADP. Non-farm employment change in the US. This is a key leading number ahead of the non-farm payroll. ADP is a private company that does payroll for a lot of companies, so it's got a particular insight into employment trends, etc. They're looking for a rebound to 139. Not spectacular. The employment picture in the States is not brilliant, but it is just slowly improving, but not at all spectacular. We had a significantly weaker number in May, at the beginning of May, so we're just looking for an improvement back on to some sort of slightly higher growth there, 139,000 in the non-farm payroll from ADP. We also have the weekly unemployment claims at 1:30. That follows the ADP number literally quarter of an hour later. Same figure as the previous week, roughly 369,000 jobs there. On to the most important data, really, and that is on Friday, dominated by the non-farm employment change. Non-farm, we exclude all the volatile farming sector because that's really seasonal, so we strip it out and it's referred to as the non-farm payroll. We're looking for a figure similar to the ADP number on Thursday in terms of its increase in the previous month, which was very disappointing, 115 in May. We're looking for 152 in for May on Friday, and that will sort of bring it more back into line. Unemployment will remain static at 8.1%. Other than that, before the close of play on Friday, we have the manufacturing data. We've had the manufacturing data in both the Eurozone as well, so Italian and final manufacturing PMI for Purchasing Managers Index for the Eurozone, significantly weak, remaining weak, previous to 43.8 in Italy, expected at 43.5, and 45 in the Eurozone. Anything below 50 is contracting, anything above 50 is expanding, so you can see how much pressure the manufacturing sector is under. Contrast this with the data out at 3 o'clock on Friday, the ISM Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index for the US. That's expected to come in around 54.1, so a little bit of a setback, but a noticeable difference compared to the Eurozone and the UK PMI. And that's it. That concludes the outlook in terms of events and news and data, etc. this week. Thanks very much for listening. Good luck with your trading.